Hey, oh, sorry. Hey, people, welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls 5. We're going to be continuing on with the Dawnguard DLC. This is part 4. And last time we just pretty much fought through the castle all the way to get to Serena's mom's laboratory to enter the Soul Cairn. So after that, I did some what's it called? Some raiding quests with with Dawnguard. So now I ended up getting the Dawnguard rune shield and I believe it's the hammer, right? Unfortunately, I couldn't get the axe because now it's in the DLC. It's the raiding quests that I need to do to get these certain things are in like a DLC that's that I don't want to get to after until we finish this DLC. So it's unfortunate. Unfortunately, there's no way to really cancel those quests, and I didn't exactly. I should have saved. What I should have done was I should have saved, and then hopefully it would have maybe chose a different quest that was in Skyrim. But it is what it is. Although I know it's been like how many years since the last DLC drop, I don't want to spoil it for people who are just maybe who are just looking at this video just to see it flow naturally or something like that. Alright. So, I believe we gotta go in here. Oh.
Are you alright? That looked painful.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry.
Huh?
It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is, well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem. Not your first choice, I'd guess?
Oh.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours. My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
I see.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll partially become Soul Trap. I don't think I really want to.
Well, looks like some other guests have taken over since my mother left.
Okay.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
That's fine.
I understand. Take your time.
Oh,
Are you sure? You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
It's fine. I'm pretty
This is
strong.
difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Your mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Alright, I might be weakened a little bit, but I doubt it will be like enough for me to be really seriously hurt. We'll see. Who are you, sir?
This accursed place is nothing but a prison without walls. Get out while you can.
I see. The enemy, or is that a person?
Are you alive? I must be imagining this. This is no place for you.
Just a whole bunch of souls. What is this?
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
What is this? Looks like it's locked behind something.
There's no escape.
That is tough.
Where'd you come from?
Oh. How much weaker am I? Hit me. Ah, not that bad, see? Nothing to worry about. Maybe I should up the difficulty a bit just so it's a little bit more perceived more like that. What is this?
I knew I heard something.
Astronaut Forge recipe? 3? What is this? Sapphire salt. Soul gem. Oh, maybe that's for like a certain these undead things so you can summon them. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Let's see. Expert Master. Let's see how much damage that will do. Well, we'll see. Watch my health just drop to half or something. Once I get hit now. Crazy. Oh. What is that? Oh shit, that's cool. Yo, cook.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
Mother? Mother!
Can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in Oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed. Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Saran. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition. If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future. I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance. Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that. I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence. Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims. The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them. The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, The majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the ideal masters wind up here as harvested souls. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
There's 3 of them. We go to 3 different places. Oh, jeez. Okay.
What? No!
Oh shit.
What? Nakas! What? Nakas! What? Nakas!
Okay, looks like I found the first one. Oh shit. Guess that's you, correct? Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, maybe I need to change back the difficulty. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need something to deal with them. Ice form might work. There we go. Oh shoot, I hit so hard. Shit. Well, I guess it requires me to use my Is it? Oh yeah, I forgot I had grand healing. This it heals me way better than closed wounds. Why do I keep using that one? It's alright. There we go. Okay. I need maybe something that does a bit more damage. There we go. Got it. First one down. Just need to get the next one. Alright.
What? No!
Let me quick say real quick. What are these like these little pets?
Who's there? I knew I heard
What? No!
Forget good though for now.
Nah!
What's that? Okay, so okay, I guess I gotta really watch out for the mistmen and these archers. Oh shoot! Jeez. I swear, it doesn't matter how much armor I wear; these archers just get me. I'm getting closer. Alright, that's two down. Oh, jeez. I can't imagine how these things play on Legendary, man. Alright, so let's...
What? Nah! What? Nah! What? Nah!
Okay. Luckily I don't have. Luckily I have there's no shout cooldown thing going on.
Okay. What? What? Nah! cast! Wood!
Where'd you come from?
Now cast!
That'll teach you. You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I hear something.
astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears that I'm mistaken. Yes. The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's soul. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Dernevir's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Months, hours, years, I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way. What did you want?
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexia. I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know. So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you. Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored. There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have learned. Did you have anything to ask before? Even if I could, it would only serve to hinder your efforts. Harkon would likely sense my return to Tamriel. The last thing you need right now is a trail. Like Serana, I am the daughter of Cold Harbor, a vampire offspring of Molag Bal. My presence in Tamriel would simply double the risk that Harkon could complete the prophecy. The only way I'd even consider returning to Tamriel was if Harkon were not only to fail, but to be destroyed. You must understand, he's no longer the man I married all that time ago. He's obsessed, insane. Everyone around him fears him as they would a rabid dog. For all of this to end, he must die. Farewell. Remember, Harkon's not.
Come on, let's go home.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore name you Quanarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quanarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quanarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dilan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call. In my language, the Quanarin is the Vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle. Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World-Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, let me just see. Now we need to get... I'm not exactly sure where to get part of my soul back. I might have to look that up. Powers? No. Magic effects. Yeah. Okay. So where do I find that crystal?
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart. Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Come on, let's go home.
Death is but a door, time is but a window. I'll be back.
Who's there?
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Farewell.
Remember how long I've been here. Has it been a day or a century?
Where'd you come from?
Feels like I'm being watched. Can't stand it anymore! What a horrible place. Get out. Leave me be.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. Glad we found the scroll.
Got some? Sure, got plenty. What am I gonna do with it? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do you some good.
Come on, let's go home.
This accursed place is nothing but a prison without walls. A soul gem. That's what it was. Then, I must be... Oh no.
Why can't I just die? I fear I'm cursed to walk this desolate land forever.
What is it? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when. If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Okay, I think that'll be it for now. Sorry about the bit of extra time swinging the Soul Cairn. I just had to figure out I was trying to figure out how to get that horse, and the aardvark and all this stuff like that, but I'll have to figure it out on my own. So next time we'll be heading back to Dawnguard, Fort Dawnguard. We got all the scrolls. We'll figure out what this prophecy is all about and finding this Uriel's bowl. Uriel's bowl. Hopefully soon before Harkin takes over the world. So I'll see you later. Well, or maybe blots out the sun, more like it. But till then, I'll see you guys later, and peace.